Hi everybody, this is the miniature that I put together for the Help for Heroes charity eBay sale that was requested by Utrink 3ND Paratus. Boy, I'm sure I butchered that. If there's a century and that was the password, I'd be one dead dude. Anyway, I tried to come up with something a little different. As many of you know, I've been slapping paint on minis for a long time. But this is only the second Space Marine that I've painted, so I wanted to do something a little unique that might make it a little more attractive to somebody on eBay and do some good for a good cause. So this is what I came up with. This little box I just got from a local hobby shop and stained it. And my wife's contribution, as you will see here, is a little, like a little pillow to fill the upper cavity so that the stuff inside doesn't bounce around. It says in the 40K, there is only war. And what that's covering up then is, this is my miniature. And I know with this flip, I can't give you a real good close-up, but it's nothing really exceptional. I just magnetized all of this to go together. So let's build this hero and see what he looks like. This base is a no-nonsense, simple base for playing. It allows him to be ranked up. Nothing particularly special there. The only right arm, I guess this is to my left, for the miniature, has this shield with the like bolter. I'll try and give you some close-ups with my ghetto macro here in a few minutes. The backpack is magnetized in case that somebody wants one of the more jump pack like things, so that can be added on. And then onto the jump pack I put a small magnet, and this is an awful tiny magnet. It's not quite as strong as I would have liked it to have been, but that's where the banner goes. And then he has a choice of 4 weapons. He has a power sword for the right, or excuse me, for the left arm, or a chainsaw, or a power fist, or one of these, some type of a combi weapon that looks like it's sort of a power fist and a mini chainsaw and a drill. Again, let me see if I can get this in focus for you. Let me show you some of the parts a little bit more closely. There's the chainsaw. The power fist. This is that little combi weapon. As you can see, there's sort of a chainsaw and a drill. There's the power sword. As many of you know, I don't play the game. I love the minis, but I don't play the game, so I don't know if I've done any Astartes Codex faux pas here. I did a little research into my old white dwarfs. It seems like yellow was the second company's colors, so yellow and blue, that's what I tried to keep everything to. This is the only shooty weapon. I made this out of the command squad box. I didn't put anything on the banner. I thought I might leave that to the individual who might want to. Now, the one other thing that I did here is I came up with a very modest display base. Just a little bit more detail so that if somebody wanted to put him on display or make him stand a little taller, they could take him off of this space and put him on the display base. Like I said, this is only the second one that I've painted, and I am not under any delusion that people are going to be standing in line and to put bids in on a Jedi Gem original. So you Trinks younger bro, I know that you've got some skills, and as far as I'm concerned, this miniature quit having anything to do with being mine the minute I put my paintbrush down for the last time. So if you would like to add something to this or clean something up to make it a little more attractive to a buyer on eBay, you are certainly free to do so. If you want to add some hazard stripes to the saw, or maybe some lightning to the power sword, these are things that I haven't done, and I didn't really want to practice them on a mini that was going to go to eBay. So anyway, this is it for whatever it is, and I'm going to be shipping it out to you probably the first of the week. I hope it does you some good. And like I said, please feel free to make any changes that you want, anything from stripping it down and repainting it to putting it on eBay just as it is, and anything in between, but it's up to you. So, and for those of you that have a strong stomach, I'm going to show you an epic fail on what my original plan was for this box in just a minute. So I'll end this portion of the video, and if you don't particularly care to see epic fails, then you might want to just hit the YouTube thing and move on. Otherwise, I'm going to go for a quick pause here and show you what else I had. Before I share my epic fail with you, I also wanted to mention that I want to try and collect as many links as I can to folks that are contributing to this good cause, so that you can go and look at their videos. There is some stuff there that will be worth getting in line on and bidding on eBay. Guys like Marnius and 3000 Dragon and Orc Painter Nerd. I mean, especially take a look at Orc Painter Nerd. He didn't have time right now to paint a new mini from scratch, but he gave contributed a mini that was a favorite of his, which means it was a treasure to him, and that's really something special when somebody parts with something like that for a good cause. So check all out those links. I'll have the original link where the request for the minis was posted, and I hope that you'll participate in this in some way, either contributing a mini or bidding on the minis that are going to be put up for sale. So here's my epic fail. Originally, I took a block of just styrofoam, the blue building styrofoam, and I did the same thing. Instead of using the battle foam pluck foam, I had cut all this out and then took it out with a hot knife, and my idea was to put the bottom, smoothed it out with green stuff so that it wouldn't be rough and take paint off the miniature. And then I also put little bits of metal where all the magnets were going to be, so that they would hold the pieces down and they wouldn't flop about. Well, by the time I was done, it looked like it was done by a bunch of preschoolers who were on a sugar high. I could not get the green stuff to smooth out. I even tried putting alcohol on there to smooth it down. I'm not quite sure what all that about, if it's because it was deep and I just couldn't get the tools in there to smooth it out. And spray painting it, I thought, since I was using the airbrush and it wouldn't have the aerosols in it, that I would seal this foam, but it really didn't. It still seemed to just, the foam just sucked up the paint. I couldn't really get a good coat on there. The idea was to have sort of a glowing yellow around all of the the blue so that the figures and the bases inside there would stand out a little bit. And again, it just kept soaking in and just didn't work out. So that was my epic fail, and in place of this, I bought some Battle Foam Pluck foam and came up with what you saw in the previous video. So there's my epic fail. Again, thanks U-Trink for giving us an opportunity to participate in this thing, and wish you the best of luck in all that you're putting together. This is for a really good cause. To me, that's what this miniature is all about, being able to come up with some funds to help some guys that risked it all and got hurt in the process for you and me. God bless you all, each and every one, and I'll be talking to you later.